Glenn A. Powell. I was an E2, aviation boatswain's mate, plane handler. They put us in some kind of a small barracks to figure out where we were going to work on the ship and what we were actually going to do. And then the next day, they put me in D1 division and told me I'd be a plane handler on the flight deck. They were really good, really good. Like I said, I'd lost Eddie a year earlier, and he was an enlisted guy, but he just, when he found out that I was only 17 and father had died a year earlier, he kind of took me under his wing and really helped me a lot. And the officers were really good too. You had the yellow shirts, which were the plane directors. You had the red shirts, which was crash and salvage, and I was a blue shirt. Once the planes were spotted or parked in place, it was my job to tie them down, make sure that all the wheel chocks are tight so they don't roll off the side or all over the deck. That's what I was, a blue shirt. You had to be careful not to get blown overboard by jet exhaust. You had to be careful not to walk into a prop. And just overall, you had to be really cautious because anything could happen, like Frazier. And you just cautious, because it's dangerous. I read an article or saw something where the top 5 most dangerous professions, I think the aircraft carrier flight deck is in the top 2 or maybe 3, because they're just so dangerous. Then we got underway and we were on our way to Gulf of Tonkin, North Vietnam, where we had our operations. They were called sorties. We worked from 12 p.m. to 12 midnight, and then we have a stand down period, and then work from midnight, 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. Just recovery, launch recovery. And I feel bad about this to this day. If we lost an aircraft and a pilot, if the captain came over the PA system and said we lost a pilot and an aircraft on this mission, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure he would do that, or during the course of recovery, it would get around that when the plane and pilot didn't come back. I still feel guilty about that. Really feel guilty about Frazier. Nothing I could have done for him. And if you're launching 25 or 30 aircraft, you've only got 2 minutes per recovery, so they don't want to be waved off. So the first one to launch is the first one recovered. And we always launch close to shore, and then time we get back around, starting to recover, and they don't want to be waved off, so to speak. 12 p.m. to 12 hours, I put it that way. That's what it was. 12 on, 12 off, 7 days a week. And one time we had an operation of 62 days at sea. Just 12 on, 12 off, 12 on, 12 off, 62 days. We had a fire up on the starboard side forward hold someplace, and it was so hot it warped the flight deck. That's 6 inches of steel. We had to go back to back to Civic Bay and had to have that part cut out and refurbished. So that happened. Different things. When I was working on the flight deck, I'd only been on board maybe 3 weeks, and a guy in my division, V1, was towing a aircraft, and there was a guy named Joseph Frazier or Fresher, depending on how you want to pronounce it, and he was working on the bomb rack, and the guy that was driving the tow motor turned really quick. The plane knocked him, Fresher or Frazier, down and ran over his entire left side, and it happened from here to that wall. And I'm first to reach him, and I'm yelling, "Corman, Corman, Corman." So he was writhing all over the deck, screaming for his mother, which I've heard other people in that type of situation for some reason scream for their mother. And everybody knows that a compound fracture is when the bones protrude through the skin. Well, his was through his clothing, and there was blood all over the deck. And the E5 corpsman gave him an injection of morphine. And by then the doctor was coming up from sick bay with a gurney. And the doctor started to give him some more morphine, and the E5 started to stop him, and the E5 boss said no, he needs it. So anyway, they gave him another shot of morphine, took him down to sick bay, stabilized him, and then medevaced him to Subic Bay Naval Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries from complications of surgery. And I was only 17 by just 5 months when this happened. And so then I cross-rated to the CBs. And that's what I did the last 3 years as a CB.